This is Lee Dickey at Dickey Farms. I'm here with my crew leader Robert Carrasco, and we're here in some 3-year-old Goldprince trees that we have planted near Byron, Georgia. And we're just going to do a little bit of a demonstration talking about how we prune the tree and what we think about when we prune the tree. And just to give the folks a little example of what we're doing out here this time of year. It's mid-February and we're about halfway through pruning all of our trees. But this is a young tree, a 3-year-old tree, and so you kind of get a good example of how we're thinking about going into the future, about how we're shaping the tree. But Robert's just going to talk a little bit, kind of show me and show the viewers a little bit about how we think about how we approach the tree. But so this year, with the cold weather, we're really focused on wanting to have a few extra peaches this year. So we're going to leave maybe a little more of the smaller, what we call pencil wood, which would be, you can see right here for the viewers. So you can see here that this limb doesn't have any buds at the bottom, and a few at the top, but you can see all the buds on this limb here. And so we're trying to leave more of this wood, the good wood, with the buds on here, and hope to have some peaches from it this year. But you can kind of see, you know, as the tree grows, you really want the limbs not to be too high, because as you're picking peaches, you don't want to necessarily have them too low and have them too high, be out of reach. And so you really want somewhere between 4 and 6 good, strong, big limbs coming out from the bottom or the base of the tree. And you want to leave plenty of room.
Right. Don't chop down the stuff right now. The tree is too young, okay?
So this year, as it's still young, we want to let these keep growing. Normally on a more mature tree, you'd want to kind of cut it off past arm's reach, because you're not going to be able to reach those peaches up top. But as you're thinking about this tree holistically, you've got some room here. So we're going to leave 1 or 2 of these branches here to come and hopefully be able to fill in some of this room here. But you can see here we've got very nice spacing between some of these large limbs, and really you just want plenty of room to get the sunlight in the tree. That's one of the reasons this tree is spread out like this, is leaving room for this sunlight to come down in the middle of this tree. And so you can kind of see you don't want too many. Here's a bud here's a bigger limb that was cut, but you can see how many smaller pencil wood is on this branch here. And then you can look at a prune branch and you can see the amount of room left, and make sure there's ample room to produce peaches, and make sure you've got big fruit. I'll do a sort of before and after, but you can see, you can kind of compare. This is sort of a more finished product from what we started with, and hopefully this will grow kind of in years to come.
Right. It's gonna be beautiful.